Shalom. It's your brother Malcolm. Giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Call halal Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders. Salutations to all of my fellow laborers, the Yakim that are out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. Salutations to them all. To the confusion of faith brethren that are joined into our ranks. To the Akwaf, the hopefully elect that are listening and learning. To you, I say shalom. I'm a little bit under the weather, so, you know, if Salakia if I'm not myself. But this is a video that I stumbled across, and I usually, you know, when I come across interesting videos, I just put them into my watch later, and then I go review them, and, you know, and grab a couple scriptures and just, you know, through the Spirit, just do what I do. But this one couldn't be ignored. It says you can be thrown into prison for not paying your bills. And this is just going to show you that the curses that have fallen upon Esau, Edom. There's another video that I will probably do tomorrow, Yahweh Ratazah, about how the American dream is gone. 50% of the working class are now homeless and broke. And that number is growing daily. All right, and a lot of these people are not able to pay their bills, and what is the result of it? They're getting thrown in jail, just like guys who get caught up in the illegal child support game. Title 4D, which is what all child support is voluntary, just like taxes. It is not law. All right, well, depending on what type of taxes, you got to understand what type of taxes that I'm talking about. All right, but it is not written into law. It is not positive law. If you you can get a Black's dictionary, and you can look up some of the terms that I'm using. And the best thing to do is to get anything from, like, I think I have a volume 4. So you need anything that's volume 5 or younger, you know, or earlier. When you start getting to 6 out there, or maybe even volume 6, but I'll just to be on the safe, volume 5 and older, and I think I have a volume 4. But anything that's been revised is because they're trying to cover up lies. Okay, so just know, for you guys who are suffering from that, that's a good place to start doing your research and learning. Child support is Title 4D law. And Title 4D is not law at all. It's the color of law. You need to look up that term. The color of law. You need to look that term up and understand what it is. And positive law. That is not positive law. All right? And I just have to tell you that because there's so many men, so many people. There's some women suffering from it too. All right? But it's mostly men. And it was mostly Jake, because it was the Clintons that signed that wickedness into law in the first place. All right? And it's funny that Bill Clinton and his wife signed that into law, and Bill Clinton has an adult son that he never paid a dime for. You know? But he sent a lot of you to jail for doing the same thing. And like the gentleman, I won't mention his name right now, but the man that I learned that led me on this path to understanding that, you know, that portion of law about Title 4D and how crooked and how wicked it is, and it's not lawful at all. You know, if you get it into a federal court, you can strike it down pretty easily, but they make it very hard to get it into a federal court. They try to keep you at the state level, because the state level does not offer the remedy that you need because the states are involved. But as he says, I do not advocate that you do not support your offspring. But as he says, you made them in private, you know, you should take care of them in private, you know. And some of you may know the brother that I'm talking about. The brother's cold with that law, and, you know. And the Most High, you know, works with different people in different ways. And even though his beliefs, his personal beliefs are off, he knows that law, though. And, you know, and Esau can't touch him, man. But let's just look at what... Let's just let some of this video play. And before I do that, let me grab a quick scripture, man. This is Proverbs 17 and verse 15, and it reads, he that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination to Yahweh. All right? So the Edomites who are doing this wickedness, who prescribe it, and all the people that are involved in it, and all those and it's mostly women that work in those facilities that enforce all that wickedness upon men. All right? They're going to be judged right with Esau, with good old Uncle Esau. So let's let some of this video play.
But since the 1970s, the United States, more and more American citizens have been thrown into jail over their debts, and private debts, by the way. And in the last few years, judges have increased the number of people being put into prison because they can't pay their bills. According to a recent report by the ACLU, more and more American citizens are being thrown into prison by judges who say that private bills held by collection agencies is now a criminal offense, which most legal experts agree is a clear violation of the equal protection clauses of the 14th Amendment. But as the corporate stranglehold on America gets stronger, it's becoming increasingly clear that corporations always get what they want.
And that's what the Federal Reserve is a private entity, a full corporation. And the Federal Reserve acts as a fourth branch of law. And now these corporations are joined unto them and doing the same thing, because the Federal Reserve will collect up your taxes so that you never even get them and pass them right on to these very said corporations.
Very rare that they don't get what they want. And right now, they want to put Americans in jail if they're not able to pay their bills.
And so things like this only become a problem when it starts affecting people like him. All right? And with the Edomite middle class, so the white citizens losing so many jobs and becoming poor and destitute because of the bad economy, they're facing a lot of challenges. Like I said, the curses are now falling upon them.